This is my son Maddox, and this is my son Roman. They're both eating their pizza, and that's me. We're going to be doing a creative arts experience using multimedia. We're going to be using a family favorite of ours, which is the Very Hungry Caterpillar, as our inspiration. We had to refresh our memories a little bit on it and remember what the caterpillar ate for this entire project. We put a sheet down and got plates, pom-poms, some googly eyes, some paint, washable of course, and a couple other supplies here. And I laid out the plates for the head and the body, and we're getting prepped and ready here. We're going to paint the body green. I made sure I counted enough for each day of the week and for the caterpillar's head. So we got started. It's a little bit messy,
Don't do anything yet.
but that's okay. This is meant to be a little bit messy. I painted one plate, but my sons pretty much painted the rest of the plates, and they put kind of however much they wanted on there. The sheet kind of worked, but as you can see, a 5-year-old definitely gets a little bit messy, but you know what? He was having fun sticking his tongue out in concentration, so it was all good. It's washable. So we keep painting the body. My older son, Roman, was definitely giving the instructions for this, about how much we should paint. So I counted out enough plates for each day of the week, and so we had that total. It wasn't drying very quickly, so we busted out the hairdryer, and that wasn't very fun. Once it's dry, we got the pipe cleaners, and we started attaching the plates to each other to create the body. I put holes on each side. Definitely let an adult do this part because I had to use like a little knife. I wasn't super prepared with like a hole puncher or anything. So anyway, we got the body all pieced together how we wanted it. Paint was still a little wet. Ignore the knife. Please put that away when you're with kids. It was put away after this, by the way. So we started with some googly eyes. Maddox decided he wanted the head to be on that end. Then I let the boys go to town. We were going to do it, you know, a mouth and everything, but we decided just to paint whatever we felt like doing. Again, it got a little bit messier with the paint experience, and they were trying to figure out who was going to paint what. Maddox wanted to clean in the middle of all this. So we listened to the story, and we used pom-poms to represent what the caterpillar ate on each day of the week. So we had one of each item, and we counted it out, which was great for math skills. Also, they were reminded of how a caterpillar turns to a butterfly, which is definitely science-based. They use their fine motor skills throughout this entire thing by picking what they wanted to paint and counting and choosing the material, gluing, coloring, painting, language development, because we were all having fun, laughing, and talking about the story together, because it has been a while since we've listened to it or read it. There was a lot of different textures used in this entire project, including markers, because they decided they wanted to draw the butterfly at the end, which was not the original idea, but hey, why not? They remembered that a butterfly, before it is a butterfly, has a cocoon, so that was pretty cool. They were sharing pretty well and communicating with each other about how they were going to piece this entire thing together, and talking about what colors they wanted to use as well. There was quite a bit of physical activity used too, and all of the jumping around because of excitement and moving around and picking out their objects, and more movement later because they're going to help me clean up. I felt this was a great project for developing.